Dr. B and Mrs. B, empty nester lifestyle. Ba-da-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da, la 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 la.
Here we go, everyone. This is Dr. B and
Mrs. B.
that's right, Dr. B and Mrs. B podcast show. And this is podcast show number 19, Mrs. B. Number 19.
Number 19, and we're still going on. And we are who we are. We are Dr. B and Mrs. B, empty nester lifestyle. Ba-da-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da, la 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 la.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. B.
Here we are.
We have it going on 2 times at the beginning of the show. So,
It's original.
yeah. And so what we're going to do is really dive into these emotional, in-depth topics that we've been doing for several shows. And I'm going to give you the topic right now, Ms. B, and then I'm going to do some business. The topic of today's show is, have you felt the need to rediscover your old passions as an empty nester? Have you felt the need to rediscover your old passions as an empty nester? Okay, hold on for Ms. B. I got to do some business. We are on, as we are listening audience know, we're on all different types of platforms, podcast platforms, such as, of course, Podbean, Refonic, YouTube Music, Boomplay, Listen FM, and let me give a quick shout out to Apple Podcasts because we have some new listeners, subscribers on our Apple Podcasts, new followers. What do you think about that, Mr. B?
I think that's wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Instagram subscribers, and climbing even further. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, all those
there
new
you go. And what we're going to do is
companies.
Mrs. B, I'm just giving a little bit more of background. Our audience includes more states. Those who are listening to our podcast, there are more states in the United States and more states that are listening to us. It's expanded. Even a little bit more countries are listening to us. A little quick shout out to Jamaica. And then now we're going to have, before we get into our show, one special announcement this week. This is Dr. B and Mrs. B will be coming up with a special announcement. Dr. B and Mrs. B Empty Nester Lifestyle, a special show on our new production coming up perhaps at the end of May.
Exciting.
What do you think about that, Ms. B?
Exciting new launch coming up soon. And I'm just elated and happy about it. Very creative, innovative, on the creative edge. So coming up soon. I'm excited about it, Dr. B.
There you go. So just a little, sharing some new information to our podcast listeners. So here is the topic again. Have you felt the need to rediscover your old passions now as an empty nester, Mrs. B?
Oh, sure. I was just talking about it this past Mother's Day weekend. All 3 of the
That's right, Mother's Day.
Mother's Day weekend this past, all 3 of the adult children chimed in. A lot of festivities, activities, graduations. Oh, wow, what a wonderful, great week, through the months. And I have been so elated and gratified with gratitude. So as that topic came up of scheduling your life on your calendar, as you're in charge of your calendar, your personal calendar, and scheduling your life and what to do, I was thinking about all the things I've been planning out, starting to, as empty nester, starting to do classes that are involved with sewing and quilting, incorporating.
Sewing and quilting.
Yeah,
Oh,
incorporating, signed up for it, incorporating it into my art and
Wait a minute, you
painting.
signed up for some classes?
Already, yeah.
Okay.
Put that in there, and put that on the schedule, on the calendar, and
why is sewing so important?
Oh, well, because I want to finish some special projects, and I'm going to do that towards planning months ahead towards the holiday season and Christmas. So that's one of the reasons. And really getting those projects, empty nester lifestyle folks, getting and family and friends and people out there listening, getting those projects done that you long had planned for whatever reasons they got delayed 3 or 4 years ago.
Get back to the reason why.
Because that's what
sewing and
happens.
quilting. No, why does sewing and quilting mean so much to you?
You know, it started all the way back when I was doing performing and dancing and costume, and we had to make our own costumes as well. And so way back in the day, that came back, that talent.
Are you talking about back in the day when you were a kid?
No, as in high school, college,
Okay.
college level, and dancing and performance. And so what I'm doing now is recreating that through fabrics. You know, I love different types of fabrics, design, and plan design. So interior architecture. So I'm getting back into that. So I also do church cathedral architecture and painting. And so I'm working on those pieces, right? Those art pieces, those kind of like these museum pieces. And so what I'm doing is taking the classes. What's the action? Okay, taking those classes, getting my skill level up, and knowing that you can go from hobby to something else within a matter of time, but also doing those quiltings, arts and crafts, going to participate in arts and crafts, not only in arts or exhibits or museums and professions, but also in senior citizen center, community centers.
So are you taking these sewing and quilting classes where?
I'm taking them at the Park Recreations and Arts and Cultural Center.
So it's local, it's right here.
Yeah, local.
Okay, I didn't
and
know.
also online that has such great amount of creative content online, webinars, you can do the webinars,
So anyone can do
professional
this.
webinars.
So any empty nester can actually do this.
They already are. They already are in community centers, whether it's older or younger, signing up for classes, whether it's urban or rural, suburban. And
So are these free classes that you go?
no, you pay a fee.
A small
but-
fee?
A small fee.
Oh,
But
okay.
there's also classes that you could sign up for that are free for a minimal cost.
Okay.
So you could do that too. So I'm enjoying those artistic value that I've had for years, but restoring that. That's an important point.
Restoring.
Restoring. And so that's part of it. And then other activities, learning about business skills as well, continuing business skills, learning about certifications, learning about how it works within the fields of working with finance and business acumen and those types of activities.
And what's the
that
reason
feed
for the
into that.
business skills?
Well, you know, I continued from a job of closing a season and financial season, and what I'm doing is continuing to keep your skills together as far as business, as far as...
Is that important for an empty nester?
It's important because you need the business acumen for planning for retirement, planning for budgeting on a daily basis. It doesn't matter how old you are, whether you're a younger person planning and budgeting, something that you have to learn through a lifetime and something you have to correct. And so when you get to an older age, it's important to take care of yourself and value for a long term. So that's what it is.
Mature age.
Yeah.
So,
to learn.
but I just want to get a little bit more deeper. So how will it make you, or will it make you feel when you are in these classes, whether sewing, quilting, business? What is the return feeling-wise that you're going to get?
Okay, sure. Return on investment is important because that's potential and income, not just potential, but and income. But as well as the feeling I get is gratification, creative art expression. Also, the value of relaxing, the value of thinking, problem solving, critical thinking, design skills. Also, slowing down. Also, sentimental, memorabilia for family, as well as
Hold it.
memory.
You said.
Yeah, speak to the mic.
Gratified. I'm right here.
All right.
Relaxation.
Uh-huh.
thinking,
Yeah.
slowing down.
Slowing down.
And I would support that tremendously for slowing down,
Yeah.
relaxation, thinking critically, as opposed to rushing, and doing another task.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
So that's what I'm getting to. Why? This is the part of why do you really want to rediscover these old passions? And this leads to my particular reason, my issues of rediscovering passion. I want to get back to, and I have been doing this, writing and creativity.
Oh, very nice.
Simple as writing and creativity. I love to write. I've always loved to write. Love to create. Love to write short passages. And that's what I'm getting back to. And Mrs. B doesn't know that I've been doing a lot of writing late at night, starting on a new book.
I know.
And so it's all about creativity and slowing down. And one of the things I used to do back in my day was to create. Every summer, when I'm able to slow down and not be in school all the time, I was able to create. Back at home, whatever it was, I had the tools to create productions, recordings, have fun in my room. And my parents gave me the opportunity to just create positive products. And that helped me slow down and better appreciate how to grow mentally from one time period to another. So what I'm doing is rediscovering an old passion, and that is writing and creativity. What do you think about that, Ms. B?
Nice. It's certainly a break from networking work. It's certainly a relaxation and slowing your mind down. It's good mental health in terms of
mental
working.
health
It's
therapy.
important. Self-care. We call it self-care.
Mental health therapy. We already talked about self-care.
Yeah, we
talking,
did.
With this, it's mental health therapy.
Yeah, but what I was going to say is that your job, you're working at different things, whether it's project management or every day. And, you do skills, you do high-powered networking. I do a lot of reading. So this is really enjoyable. The things that I'm doing, slowing down and enjoying creativity and being able to produce something out of that.
Yeah.
It's so talent, gifts, and just so wonderful and whimsical.
Yeah, I get it. And I really like it when you are slowing down and doing your artwork in your office, in your art studio, and you close the door and you actually slow down and take time in your own, fortunately have your own art studio room.
Yeah, I do.
So take full use of that.
You have your own
B.
man cave.
Yes, I have my man cave.
Yes,
So
you do,
that's a
Dr. B.
little inside stuff from Dr. B and Mrs. B. We are rediscovering some of our old passions individually.
Fun passions and enjoying life.
Very much so. So again, this is Dr. B and Mrs. B. Emptynester Lifestyle Podcast Show number 19, entitled "Have You Felt the Need to Rediscover Your Old Passions?" Any last words, Mrs. B?
Hey, stay safe out there. Stay healthy. Explore your hobbies. They may turn into something totally different and something positive and productive. Be yourself. Love yourself. Love others. Find peace in your soul and heart. Mind your own mind of your own life. And then, hey, everyone goes along. And when people need help, you uplift them. But also, it should be reciprocal because you got to care about one another. And stay productive. positive, and
There you,
forge on.
there you go.
Go for it.
Follow your passion. Peace out.
Peace out. Peace out. Dr. B and Mrs. B, empty nester lifestyle. Ba-da-da-dee-da-dee-da-dee-da, la 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 la.